to this demonstration on the Still Swinging podcast. Drill rappers are losing their lives by the dozens due to conflicts. And the conflict that we're talking about is drill rappers are digging up the graves of their ops. But before we get started with this demonstration, let me read the copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. I want to welcome everybody to this demonstration. Salute, Coltan. I see you down there. Salute. I do have we're going to chop it up about these drill rappers and the culture that has been created, the culture that these drill rappers have created. Click on the link, Tommy. Click on that link that I sent you. Go back to that link that I sent you, Tommy, and click on it. I just sent it to you again. Why are the drill rappers resorting to this kind of, I call it foolishness? Going around digging up the graves of their ops. What's the science behind that? What is the science behind that? All right, so Tommy has joined me on the panel. Salute, Tommy. How you feel?
Salute, Shank, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How you feeling, brother? How you feeling?
All right, good to go, good to go.
What's your take on the drill rappers culture? Let's start with the whole culture of the drill rappers. What's your take on it?
I think it's super destructive. Um, Bro, I think that's something we needed like a bullet in the head. You know, bro, I can't. I mean, the mercilessness of it and how it got our youth misrepresented. Because, bro, trust me, understand that when other cultures see this, that they don't distinguish one young black man from the next one. They don't, bro. Okay, if that's how your culture is represented, that's how they're gonna get treated. And we know for a fact it's not all of them. It's not even most of them. It's just a small percentage of them that will participate in that, bro. But let me tell you something. That small percentage of them represent our youngsters. They represent our young people, man. The young people like your son, like my son, who wouldn't dare go and do a drill. But when the police see my son and he got a hoodie on, even though he on his way to football practice, he don't distinguish my son from somebody that's going to drill. You understand? Um, Let me put it to you like this. I explained this. I told you about this before, Shank, but I'm a give it to our people real quick. Hey, I was in Mexico right one time, and I was visiting a friend of mine on some business. Keep in mind, family, most of these Mexicans, they never seen a black man before. Listen, I'm not at the resort or nothing like that. Get that out of your mind. All right, I'm in Tampico, Mexico. Okay, I'm here on official business. Okay, and these straight up Mexicans who never seen a black man before, ever. The black TV show they got on is New Jack City. And you know these brothers got the big gold chains around their neck. They riding around in Suzuki Samurais with Uzis. They got the girls dancing up with the thongs on. Yo, that's how they represent our culture to people who never seen us before. So they give them a stereotype of us before they ever laid their eyes on us before. And then when they come here, they say those people are crazy. Stay away from those people. And they all image that they got of you, bro, is the one that they showed them. That the United States. Listen, let me tell you why are they playing a movie like New Jack City in Mexico? This the movie that they not getting the Huxtables. These are the movies, right? The images that they want them to see of us. Okay, so they can have a reason for why they treat our people the way they treat our people. Honestly, they kept looking at that screen, and then they would look back at me, and then they would look back up at that screen, and then they would keep looking at me. And I knew right then and there I could never give a representation of what's on that screen because no matter what I do, I'm always representing black people. I'm always representing you, Shank, whether I like it or not. Because whatever I do, you probably gonna get the repercussions of it. You understand what I'm saying? See, if we understand that, we'll be more cautious of the image that we paint of ourselves, that we willing to support. See, when you willing to support those images of us, people think that must be the image of us. Because if that's not the image of us, why do we support it so much? Because you can bet if drill music, if drill music was of another race, they would put a stop to drill music. Drill music would never make it to the radio.
And that's what I
See,
want
I
to
gotta
that's what
go
I want
ahead.
to build on, Tommy, before we go any further. Is the culture, is the drill rapping culture the way it is because somebody has to take accountability. Is it that way because of the community leaders, the people that's in the community, such as me and you and others, that want a change and is fighting for a change? Is some of that accountability on us because we are allow it? And when I always speak with other people from other countries, when it comes to things that happen in this country, they always speak on the people. You people allow it. Let me salute the chat, and then I want you to come back in and build with me. Salute Falcon fan, salute Falcon fan, salute Bobby, salute Timmy. I see y'all down there. Smoking took a 187. Salute to all of y'all. Come in on that, Tommy, and build with me. Do we get some of that accountability?
Of course, we definitely get some of that accountability. First of all, because we didn't lead that generation, not correctly. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta raise my hand. You know what I'm saying? I misled them. You know what I mean? So it's a must that I try to keep talking to them. You understand? Because I know I didn't help with the way I was living. Understand, Shank Rock? I know my son is just like me, my young son. So I understood that I had to be completely in his life. Okay? And number two, I had to move, I had to make sure we live somewhere where that life is not available to him. You understand? See, that's the difference with our community and a lot of other communities. You feel me? Like that white guy over there, he can listen to drill music, but he go outside, that life is not available to him.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Okay? That East Indian guy, he might love hip hop, and that Asian guy, they might love hip hop. They might love the drill culture, but they walk out that door and that life is not available to them. My son, he listened to that music. But I make sure when he walk out that door, that life ain't available to him. That life not real where we live.
That's
But
true.
where we from, that life is real. You walk out that door and you can go right up the street. And if you want to go drill, there's some dudes up the street willing to go with you. They gonna get in that car and go. You understand? That life was available. So I understood number one, move somewhere where that raise your kids somewhere where that life is not available to them. It's gonna cost you something. But I rather for because they the future. And if the future is gonna be doing this, bro, we in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
We in trouble. Our culture is in trouble. Our race is in trouble. Yo, y'all youngsters, that's against this drilling. I'm telling you, y'all gotta lead. Y'all gotta stand up and lead. Y'all gotta let them know that all of y'all not doing that. All of y'all don't think nothing cool about drilling. Listen, youngster, it ain't no future in drilling. You can never convince me that you think it's you could believe it's a future in drilling. And if it ain't no future in drilling, then, and you know that, then why in the heck would you be drilling? If you looking for a future, I know you want a future, youngster. Some of y'all got kids. Some of y'all got babies. If you leave them out here, bro, they gonna be drilling. You gotta get on top of your business. I don't want to hear nothing. I want you to get where you gotta be, where you supposed to be, bro. Don't be worrying about no bunch of jewelry, bro. Listen, I don't know where none of that jewelry at, Shank. All that money I spent on all of that jewelry, Shank, I can't tell you where none of that stuff at. It don't have no importance to you when you understand it ain't worth nothing. Bro, I don't care how much you paid for it. It ain't worth nothing. When you go to sell it, bro, it ain't gonna be worth nothing. They lied to you. They lied
Amen.
to you, bro.
Amen.
They lied to you. Okay, I done bought $40,000 watches. Bro, I was in trouble and went to sell it. They wanted to give me $6,000 for that watch. Bro, that watch is only worth what somebody willing to spend for it. I don't care what they said it was appraised that, and that ain't what nobody gonna ever offer you for that watch. And what good is that watch being worth $100,000 if somebody only trying to pay five for it?
Mhm.
It's just work that in your mind.
Mhm.
All right. All them chains around his neck, trust me, they ain't worth nothing. All he gonna get for it is a bunch of coochie. That's all I ever got for them chains, bro. A bunch of coochie. And I'm telling you, I paid too much. I overpaid like a mother. Okay,
Yeah,
I paid too much.
yeah, 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 yeah.
If you can only know what they them chains end up costing me. What them see you feel me? Because see, too many times I left my family out here to starve. So I could ride around in the latest cars and be the lady's choice for the month.
That's real. That's
Cause that's
real.
all I got out of it, bro. That's
Yeah,
all I got out of it.
yeah.
All right, bro. At the end of the day, bro, I wanted to be a winner. I wanted to win. I didn't want to lose because I ain't no damn loser. You understand? Like I can take a loss because trust me, telling you that I'm a winner, mean I win the majority of the wars. You gonna lose some battles, bro.
Oh yeah.
But you gotta win these wars in life if you gonna be a winner. And winners, we don't got excuses, bro. I don't want you to bring me an excuse for why you can't do it. Bro, you gotta get out of your own way. All right, all this drilling and all of this nonsense that you want to bring, yo, it misrepresent the culture. Okay? And for you guys that's not into that, I'm trying to let you know. It gives you a bad representation when you show up. When you show up, they think that way about you because this what they see. Bro, in our culture, they will let this ride. Why? Because they want us to destroy each other. Yo, you know they call our neighborhood self-cleaning ovens. They want us to get rid of each other. All right, so that's why they glorify this. They tell you you can be famous if you would just do something crazy like this.
Mhm.
Bro, drilling don't make no sense. Okay? Drilling is super destructive. You can never build nothing drilling. You can only destroy. It's only destructive. Family, it's bad for our culture. We not ever going to get it, and we ain't never going to get nowhere if that's the way we moving. I
Let
expect, listen, I expect that some of us just not going to get it right. You feel me? But when they not getting it right and we supporting it, that's when it's going to be the whole problem all the time. Because when you support it, right, you condoning it. Like, bro, I don't care how much you love you might actually love drill rap and you might think I don't understand the culture. That's a culture right there that you don't need to be understanding because it's so destructive. Bro, these young guys are literally stepping up and dying by the week. So can you imagine if the celebrity of the drillers are dying by the week? Imagine how the peons are dying.
mm, mm.
They dying by the minute. Bro, if they touching the supposed to be supreme of the cream of the crop of each other, then imagine what's going on with the guys who really out there front line and soldiering this. Because see, the King Bonds, he ain't frontlining and soldiering this. The Aces, they not out here frontlining and soldiering this. They rich, bro.
let's
They not out here drilling.
let's
You
tap in.
understand? They just go
Not
ahead.
to cut you off.
Go ahead, Jean-Pierre.
Let's tap into the actual culture. For those that might not know, some of them might not know. Tell us what exactly. Tell us some things in your opinion that they're doing wrong. Give us a couple examples what the drill rappers are doing wrong. That's so wrong.
First of all, bro, they keeping it too real. All right. Listen, fam, you gotta make it real first. All right, before you can keep it real, it gotta be something real first. Bro, it ain't nothing real about all of this death, destruction, and mayhem. You understand? When it's real, bro, it's an achievement behind it. I need to know what you think you achieving because I can't see the achievement, meaning it don't have a purpose. Unless the person purpose is just destruction for the sake of destruction and destroying. And in that case, bro, we don't want you with us anyway. If that's your mindset, we don't need you. If that's your mindset, we don't need you. That's the where we go wrong at first. Where we go wrong at second shank is the people who don't want to say nothing about it. It's so destructive. Because, bro, for a long time in my life, I would have been a person who, even if I didn't agree with it, would have never spoke out against it.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I can't, bro. I can't. Because if I don't speak out against it, you're going to assume that I'm condoning it.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
That's why I speak out against it. And, bro, trust me, I'm a big advocate for mind your business. I grew up, that was the first code that was ever taught to me. Trust me, I know how it saved my life. And I know how it ended a lot of people's lives
Mhm.
because they just couldn't mind their business.
Mhm.
Okay, so trust me, I'm a big believer in mind your business, but right now ain't the time to be minding my business when I see what y'all destroying each other. All right, bro, y'all really destroying each other for nothing. For nothing, youngster, that's some BS. I really want y'all to stop this, man. Yo, bro, if y'all only know how this killing me, how this killing me simply because it don't make no sense, man. Yo, bro, what will make him go to somebody's grave and try to dig it up? Bro, he wanna be famous that bad. Bro, you wanna be that famous that bad? You not gonna make it.
Uh-uh.
You're not gonna make it. What did you think was gonna happen? You thought you was just gonna dig up that man grave, bro, and then walk around Philly like you somebody, bro. You ain't that special. I ain't that special. I don't know nobody that special, bro. I don't know nobody that could have pulled something like that off and lived and made it. Most people not that crazy and silly and stupid. Bro, you just don't do that. It's some games you just don't play. It's lines you just don't cross. Bro, respect don't cost you nothing. But it will cost you a whole god daggone lot when you don't have it. Respect don't cost you a cent. But man, it'll cost you your life when you don't have it. I want you to live, man. And my next point about why it's just bad for the culture and bad for my brother. What is it leading the next generation to?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
My thing
Mm.
is, if this generation worse than the last generation, and the last generation was bad, but this generation, yo, I never thought that I could see us in this state right here, bro, where I can turn on my phone and really see a man walk up to a car and light it up, and it got 1 million likes. 1 million of us like that.
Yeah.
Bro, that is destructive. That is it 1 million likes. You let that next youngster think, this what I gotta do for 1 million likes.
Yeah.
He want 1 million likes, and you know he do. So he'll take one to the head, and he ain't even gonna never see the 1 million likes. He gonna be out of here. Family, please stop liking that. Stop accepting that. That we need to live like animals and fools like that because we don't, bro. Bro, let your brother live. Lead a better generation, bro. Walk away from some foolishness. If it don't make sense, bro, don't follow it. Bro, use your head. Drilling don't make no sense. So why you doing something that don't make no kind of sense? Bro, you supposed to be a logical man. You gotta be a super emotional man to been able to tell yourself that drilling could make some sense. Cause man, we move with logic, with prosperity to being the goal, right? If we moving with logic and prosperity is the goal, how could you possibly think drilling is a way to prosperity? Bro, that's gonna be a hindrance and you know it. Drilling is never gonna help us, bro. I want y'all to stop that. I listen, bro. I take anything else besides the drilling right now. Listen,
Uh-huh.
listen. Bring the mumble rap back,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
yo. I thought I was listen with the mumble rap. Listen, trust me, fellas. I
Uh-huh.
ain't hate on the mumble rap.
Uh-huh.
I mind my business. It
Uh-huh.
wasn't for me, you
Uh-huh.
know. But I wasn't gonna get on there and talk bad about it. You feel me? But please bring the mumble rap back.
Uh-huh.
Get this drill stuff. I I just, bro, I want y'all to live, bro. All right. Yo, what happened to that youngin'? Yo, is a direct consequence of the things he was doing. Bro, he called himself Mr. Disrespectful, right? Bro, if you disrespect me, I'm going to answer to that. So, bro, you just went and dug up somebody's grave. Yo, the minute I saw that, I'm like everybody else who saw that. I knew what was going to happen to you. It was no mystery in nobody else's mind what was going to happen to him. And then he got on Adam No Jumper and said he just trying to get his peoples out of the trenches. And I'm confused. You ain't even gonna make it. How you gonna
Uh,
get somebody else out?
uh,
You gotta be able to get you out first. And I dig it. Youngin was making him a little bit of money, but he was making enough to go. But he wasn't making enough to take his people. But at that point, after he done something like that, he needed to know he needed to go, and he could never return if he wanted to live.
mhm.
It was like the situation with Fulio. Shank Rock, the things I saw him doing, I knew he didn't want to live. He so in the way Dole was moving, I could tell he thought he was bigger than the problem. Yo, he just walking through the streets like, and the cameraman just foolish. He walking beside him for this story. And I'm thinking, bro, he just dug up somebody's grave, right? And you walking beside him as the cameraman, maybe you think his boys gonna protect you. The people coming for him not scared of his boys. His boys better be ready because they coming for his butt. So what he thought, I don't know, because the way he talked, you would have thought he was a giant. Okay, that dude, you look in the mirror and see, bro. Don't nobody else see him. Ain't nobody scared of you.
Nope.
When you got your Draco, bro, they didn't stop making Dracos after that. You understand what I'm saying, bro? They gave him all your ops too. All of
Mm,
y'all
mm,
got him.
mm, mm.
So why do y'all run around on the internet like you the only one with a pistol and to use it? Bro, it don't take much. Let me tell you something about a man with nothing to lose. A man with nothing to lose will help you lose everything. A man with nothing to lose can't help you win nothing. A man with nothing to lose can only help you lose everything. So you go running behind a man with nothing to lose. Don't be surprised up and don't be whining when you lose. See, that's the problem. It's like with YSL Woody. You see, don't nobody want to be that loser. Because YSL Woody got up close and personal with what the loser get. See, he was drilling too. You do know that, right? You do know YSL Woody was drilling, right? Gang ganging and all of that. But let me tell you at the end of the day, when you realize you ain't as tough as you thought you was, that's going to be your motion right there. What the YSL Woody. Because let me tell you something, bro. As a human being, you locked in with your survival.
Mm-hmm.
And for you to ever live by the street code, you got to train yourself out of that survival. You got to train yourself to perish. Most people not going to do that. Most people not ever going to train themselves to perish. You've been training yourself to survive all your life. And in no time flat, you got to train yourself to die. Most people just going to tell them what happened. Trust me. Trust me. Most people just gonna tell them what happened. Most people gonna take the way out because your body got that, your mind, it got that built-in defense mechanism. You know that defense mechanism that when you fall, before you even think about it, your hands go out
Mm-hmm.
to break your fall. That's that built-in natural reaction. You got the danger. To live by the street code, you gotta train your hands from going out to break that fall. You got to train yourself to just land on your face. You got to train yourself to be a loser, to live by the street code. You got to train yourself with being okay to be with being a loser. Bro, you go do 30, 40, 50 years in jail, you going to be a loser. Trust me. You can't never come to nobody like me talking about you won nothing. Yo, Big Meech can never come to me telling me he won nothing after he just did 30 years in prison. Bro, you didn't win shit. I mean, excuse me. You didn't win a daggone thing.
Why do we
All right.
glorify? Why do
But
we
you would
glorify?
have these kids thinking he won something
Right.
for somebody that need to be celebrated. Want me to tell you why? Because somebody like 50 Cent will make a movie about him. He'll be a living legend. Bro, he a criminal. And I ain't hating on Meech, bro. I ain't hating on Meech. I'm just saying he set a bad standard for our the kind of people who's as impressionable as my people. Because see, they will want to be a Big Meech. The kids in the streets, they gonna want to be a Big Meech. Big Meech just did going to be doing 30 years in prison. Bro, you ain't never a winner. You done 30 years in prison. I don't get care what nobody told you. You a loser. Bro, that mean you spent half of your life in prison. It's impossible for you to have been a winner and you spent half of your life in prison. You was a loser. Okay? You only go to prison, bro, when you don't have nothing better. When you got something better, you don't want to be in prison. All right? Trust me, I've been to prison. I've been there. So I can tell you that ain't no way I'm trying to be for no 30 years, 40 years, the rest of my life. Bro, and ain't no sound thinking person trying to be there that and trying to do that. Okay, if you got any ounce of sense, you don't want nothing to do with prison.
Uh-huh.
Listen, you don't got what I'm trying to tell you is when you come and tell somebody like me you've been to prison, I'm never going to think you tough. That ain't going to make me think you tough.
Uh-huh.
I know a whole lot of suckers that been to prison. I know a whole lot of lollipops that go to prison, bro.
Uh-huh.
You understand where I'm coming from? I'm never going to think nothing special about you because you've been to prison. All you got to do is something stupid and you will be in prison.
Uh-huh.
It's like living in the ghetto, and you see how black people brag about living in the ghetto. It's only one requirement for living in the ghetto. Do you know what that is? Do you know what that one requirement is for you being this how low the bar is for living in the ghetto? It's only one requirement that you be poor. That's it. That's the only requirement for living in the ghetto. You don't have to meet no other standard except that you be poor. Bro, anybody can decide they ain't gonna do nothing. Anybody can decide they're gonna give up. And bro, I'm not bagging on nothing, bro. I'm just keeping it 100. All right. Listen, it's one thing that you gotta be in the ghetto, but it's a whole nother thing that you would think it's okay to be repping it.
Hmm.
That these people thought so little of you that they stuck you in a jungle with trees and brick walls and told you go ahead for self. Okay, listen, it's a powder keg, bro. It's a powder keg, and the thought that you would represent it like it means something. You screaming out these block, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. You know good and well you don't want to be on that block you screaming about. You screaming for. All right. You don't want to be on that block you throwing up. That's why the second you get some money, you go move. You know what's up with that block. You know you can't stay here on this block and have nothing. Okay, because you know they not really your people. You know they want to rob and steal from you the minute you get something. They gonna change. Trust me. If you don't know, let me be the first to tell you. The minute you get paid, you gonna have to leave. Okay, you're not gonna be the same Tommy you always been. The minute you step out of your residence, dude's gonna be breaking in there. The minute they ain't coming up like that, all right, you gonna have a pistol to your head and some people saying some stuff that you know they mean they gonna do to you because you know who they are. You gotta get away from these people the minute you get something and you know why. You know why. Because the kind of dude that would drill live next door to you. The kind of dude that would do a drill, if he would do a drill, bro, he'd do anything. You can't trust them. You know you can't trust them. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're absolutely right.
Family, family, we gotta do better than this. We can do better than this. Yo, we must do better than this because my ultimate question to you is: if this the generation, what do this? If this generation is this out of control, what do that mean for the generation that's coming behind them? Because you know they birthing children. A man who think it's okay to ride down the street and blast on some people simply because they from over here. That's the only problem he got with them is that they from over here. Okay, they never done. They don't have. To me, they don't have a real problem. That's not a real problem, my man. A real problem is something happened between the two of y'all. Y'all tried to work it out. Y'all can't work it out. Now y'all got some kind of problem. That's a problem. But he just the problem is he live over here and you really going to do something that drastic to him just because he live over here. My brother, that don't make no sense. My brother, think about that, please. Think about that before you go do that. Please just give it take 5 seconds, like Shank said. Get out of your feelings. And then tell me, do that? What kind of sense do that make after you do that? After you take 5 seconds and get out of your feelings, explain to me what kind of sense do this drill you about to go on make to you? And when you can't give me a good explanation of why it makes sense to you, man, get out that car.
Hmm.
Get the heck out of that car. Man, I don't care who in that car because the people in that car are about to go do something stupid. And you don't have to go do nothing stupid. Bro, it don't make no sense. When you get out that car, you getting out that car because you doing something that makes sense. See, getting out this car that's get ready to go do a drill makes sense. Staying in this car don't make sense. Do something that makes sense. Bro, bro, consider your audience. If they got something to say to you about getting out of that car, right? If they got something to say to you about getting out of that car, Bro, you already know who your audience is, right? So why would you be trying to impress some fools? Because they some fools. They about to go do something that don't make no sense. And if they get caught, bro, they gonna be some in that box for the rest of their life. And if they get away, somebody gonna be on this block tomorrow with the same thing they was on their block with yesterday.
All right.
All right.
Let
And
me just
boom,
switch
the
lanes for
person
a sec.
walking. Go
Let
ahead,
me
partner.
let me switch lanes for a second. Salute Nola, salute Nola. Before we get out of here, we're gonna switch lanes to DJ Key. Now, this is the Caucasian male that on purposely slept with over 600 black women. Talk to us about that, Tommy.
I was just floored when I saw it, bro. And it's like, bro, what we just keep hitting new lows, man. You know, like every time I see a low and I think we just can't get no lower, I just see another low. Yo, bro, the fact that he slept with 600 black women unprotected, like, bro, most black dudes don't even get that kind of
Mm,
much sex.
mm, 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 mm.
All right.
Nah, nah.
So, and my thing is this. I remember one time I was having this conversation with this white guy, right? And he was like, Thomas, you know why white guys, you see them in the black strip clubs? And I'd be like, yeah, and he just look out of place. I said, yeah, I do notice that. He was like, for the same reason that black guy is in the white girl strip club with them fake earrings looking like Puff Daddy and all of that. And I used to be like, yeah, I get it. You know why? Because it ain't that. Listen, he love black women. It's just that he can't get black women because black women know them earrings fake. They know he ain't no, but he can get this off in the white club. The white girls think he might be he's celebrity status. You feel me? But if he go in the black club with the black chicks, he a buster. Well, it's the same for the white man. He love the white girls, but they don't pay.
Mm,
But if
mm,
he walk in a white club, black club, all the girls that think he rich. They think he just dressed like that. They think he
mm,
just but they don't know he just a painter, and he just got his paycheck. But he know he can get you to believe he a doctor because his skin get him in. Like over here, his skin, he can tell them he a rapper, bro. Because listen, we in the our culture, they in their culture. It's just like, bro, if a thugged out Indian man walk down the street, he just look like an Indian man to you. You don't know that he thugged out, but another Indian would. Another Indian know he a thug and to stay away from him because they know the culture. You don't know the culture. See, they know our culture. They understand our culture. They understand what they done to us, bro. You don't understand what they done to us fully. They do.
mhm.
You feel me? The problem is he never gonna get props in his white community for having a black chick. So he either gonna have to go over here and roll with the black chicks. But anyway, let's not even slide there. All right, let's just slide to that situation at hand. All right, and deal with that. Because it'll come off. I don't want it to come off like because I don't want it to get misconstrued like I'm saying all of our because all of our women not doing this. But 600 women is a lot of black women, bro. That would do that with this guy unprotectedly, and this just random sex with him. You feel me? So what I'm telling you is imagine all the ones that we don't know about. That's just the 600 that reported it. Imagine the ones that he tried but missed, didn't get, they did because everybody didn't catch it.
Right. Right.
What I'm saying to you is the way this guy was moving, and he just a regular looking dude, you know what I mean? A regular dude. You feel me? Just a DJ at a popular DJ at the parties. But what I'm saying is his mission was to try to hurt us. You feel me? He had ill intentions. His intentions was never, you know, the grab one of the sisters and treat her right and move down the path of life with her. That's not none of his intentions. His intentions was to give them HIV so they could give it to black men.
Mm, mm,
That was his intention. His intention was to do everything he could to try to eliminate our race.
mm.
You understand? Bro, that's how much they hate us. Bro, you know how much we need to stick together. But bro, if you only knew how hated we are. Look, if you ever want to know, right, how racist the world is, go to a fight, bro. Go to a fight. The heavyweight American black champion will be getting booed. He fighting a foreign white guy that you never heard of before, and they cheering him on. Why? Because that black man to them, there ain't no damn American. He a black man. He black. And black and American is two different things to a lot of them, even though they never gonna say it. Like, bro, I just want us to understand what we up against when we so quick to fight each other. I need us to seriously understand the magnitude of what we up against when we ready to go do something crazy to somebody that look like us. Bro, we got it coming from all sides. Bro, we absolutely cannot have it coming from within too. We got it coming from all sides. We absolutely cannot afford to have it coming from within also. Bro, we gotta stop the madness. Bro, and you know what my biggest problem with that situation was with that white guy, Shank? I never saw him before. Shank, you know that happened a couple few years ago.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I'm like, bro, I'm just hearing about this. That's what made me so upset. Because I know this should be a way bigger story. I should know him on sight. He done that to 600 of our women, and they ain't even care enough to make sure I knew who he was on sight. That our women didn't make sure everybody knew who he was on sight. That they just let that rest. Because I know if I did that to our women, you would know who I was on
Oh
sight.
yeah.
They
Oh
would
yeah.
never let that rest that I gave 600 of them
Oh yeah.
HIV.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And my thing is, sis, how did that get past us?
That's a
Bro,
lot of
he ain't
women.
up on no charge. He not up on no charges about it.
Nope.
He doing 19 years for a whole different case that don't got nothing to do with these 600 women and trying to unalive them. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. I just want to know what is it going to take. Talk to me, Shank. What is it going to take?
I don't know.
Cause yo, right now it's looking like we need a miracle. Cause we in the bottom of the ninth and we losing.
Yep.
We losing bad. Bro, we need a grand slam. Matter of fact, we need some back-to-back grand slams.
Yep.
You don't get it, bro. They trying to get rid of us. You don't understand how they bring in the immigrants in to drown us out as the second class citizen. And once they do that, they don't even need your vote no more. You see, they trying to make it so illegal immigrants can vote. You don't have to be a legal citizen to vote. Bro, all of that is an effort to squash out the our class up so they don't need our vote. Listen, once they bring the immigrants over, the immigrants is indebted to them. The immigrants gonna vote for them. Now they don't need your vote. Bro, when are you gonna stand up and see that they not for us? When are we gonna stand up and lock our arms and say, look, we ain't gonna bend and we ain't gonna fold. We gonna start producing our own stuff. Shank, you was talking earlier, bro, about how we don't own nothing. Yo, we got 50 years of hip hop. Yo, they own it. They give us what they want us to have of it. How much of it? How much of the pie? That and bro, you can't possibly think when they dividing up the pie, they really considering your share. So who really prospering off of all of this drilling? Who really prospering off of all of the mumble? Who really, bro? Because it ain't you, it ain't me, it ain't the people that look like us. It's the people that actually control it. See, the people that actually control it, bro, they could shut drill music down in a second.
Mm.
Trust me. If they wanted to, trust me, you wouldn't be able to put out. But listen, y'all rather try to get together and stop a YouTube channel. Yo,
Mm.
when y'all could
Mm.
get together and save
Mm.
a bunch of lives, y'all could get together and save a bunch of lives. If y'all took that same energy to YouTube for putting out them drill videos,
Yeah.
bro, then it wouldn't be nothing for these young guys to gain from it.
Yeah.
The minute they see it ain't nothing to gain from it, you know they gonna stop doing it.
Yeah.
See, so it stopping it wouldn't be that hard, but you gotta care first.
Mm. Mm.
You gotta care first. They don't give a damn about us, bro. Michael Jackson wasn't playing when he said they don't really care about. He had to learn the hard way. You feel me? They put him on trial and made Michael Jackson fight for his life for something that they knew never happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, they had to do him like that before he realized they don't really care about us.
Yeah.
They've been showing me that my whole life that they don't really care about us.
Yeah.
But how can you expect them to care about us if we don't care about us?
Mm. Mm.
How do you expect somebody else to respect your race if you don't respect it?
Mm.
How you think, yo, bro, our loyalties, our principles, I mean, they completely, yo, we just got life misconstrued. We really do. And we need to tighten up. It's a lot going on. Bro, listen, life not going to wait till you get your shit together before it pass you by.
Mm.
It ain't going to wait till you get your act together before it pass you by. We got to get our act together, you know? And bro, like I just I get caught up in feeling like it's hopeless at times. But I know I got to keep trying. I gotta keep trying because I owe it to my culture to keep trying. Because I know I've been a destructive person in our culture, and I owe them too much more than they give up. Yo, if I could reach somebody's son, if I could reach somebody's daughter,
Yeah.
you know, if I could save one, I would love to be able to talk to all of y'all, bro. I would love to be able to see what we could do to sit down and work this out. Because, bro, I know most of y'all just like me. Y'all just wanted to be rich. Bro, growing up, I just wanted to be rich. Bro, I knew I was going to be rich. I knew I was gonna get it. I knew I was gonna get paid, bro. I didn't know how, but I knew I was getting away from here, far away from here. All right. And I was going to make a better way for myself and for my family. Bro, I never gave that up. I never lost that passion. You feel me? And yo, just having refusing to give up, bro, it took me a long way. A lot of times I found out in my life, that the biggest thing I had going against me was me.
Mm, mm.
Bro, I had to get out of my own way.
Yep. That's real.
Family, you gonna have to do the same thing.
That's real.
Shank
That's real.
Rock, that dude that came and gave all them sisters HIV, bro, he gonna get back out. Because bro, that 19 years, you be lucky if he do half of that.
Yep.
Bro, you think he gonna give up his mission? He not gonna give up his mission. Why would he do that when he got away with it? Ain't nothing happened to him. He ain't even get charged with it. So
No.
you think
No.
he gonna get out and not still pick up where he left off on his
No.
mission? I
No.
just want to know how many sisters he gonna sleep with this time. You see, I didn't even know who he was. So imagine how many sisters still didn't know who he was because they made it a point to make sure we didn't know who he was. Because if they wanted us to know who he was, we would have knew who he was.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Listen, we gotta do it from here. We can't keep doing it from here because they make us emotional.
Mm,
When we get in our emotions and our feelings, bro, you gonna be upset with the decisions you make.
mm-hmm.
You're gonna always find yourself trying to explain your way out of it when you moving on your emotions. Don't allow your emotions to supersede your intellect. All right, bro. I'm telling you, that's why I dropped the video. I had to get out of my own way. Bro, I had to put my pride to the side so I could prosper.
Mm,
Shank Rock, I had that property, but I was talking big. Shank Rock, I ain't know what the hell to do with that. I knew why I invested it. I took a couple, courses, and it seemed like it made sense, but it just was, I just wasn't getting it. Bro, when I put my pride to the side and I got into it with Julio at that card table, bro, I wanted to open his skull up. You know what I'm saying? But bro, why what he was right. I was wrong. And bro, that was the best decision I ever made in my life, bro. Because I learned something. I learned something that for real, I knew I was on the right track, but after talking to him, it was a no-brainer. It was stamped. All right. I had everything I needed already. All right. All I had to do was be willing to do the work.
mm,
Once I did the work, bro, it was a wrap. And see, now I know how to do it. Now I do it. That's
mm-hmm.
what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you mean to tell me I could have been living like that all that time?
Yeah.
But I couldn't get out of my own way. Yo, because when you get in your feelings and your feelings is moving you around, bro, your feelings gonna eventually move you off that cliff. When your feelings are moving you around, your feelings are eventually gonna move you off that cliff.
That's
All
facts.
right, meaning you gonna end up doing something that cliff is over, right? Listen to Shank. Take the 5 seconds and get out of your feelings. Take that Shank Rock, bro. Ever since you told me that, I always make sure that's how I check it. I take that 5 seconds and I realize, okay, critical thinking is a serious thing, bro.
Yes, sir.
Take that
Yes,
five
sir.
seconds to do that critical thinking.
Yes, sir.
Okay, is what I'm getting ready to do. What if I don't get away with it? Am I willing to suffer the consequences?
Yeah.
When that answer is no, bro, you got your answer. You got your answer. It's a no-brainer.
Cause it's like you said, it's your feelings. Everybody get in their feelings. I get in my feelings. I got in my feelings. Salute, Sharon. But I learned that in anger management, your feelings is going to what you just said. Your feelings is going to lead you off a cliff that ain't gonna be no returning back from. And how many jokers we know dead or in the penitentiary and can't get it back? Can't get it back.
Right, right.
Any last words, Tommy, before we get out of here? This was a great demonstration. Any last words before we get out of here?
Yeah, look, y'all know we living in a crazy time. All I'm asking is represent yourself the way you expect other people to represent themselves. And that's the right way to make a good reflection on our culture. Because we got enough people representing it wrong. Somebody got to straighten it out. And it need to start with you. Each
Mm.
one of us that's looking in the mirror. All right. Look, I love y'all. As always, thanks for pulling up. Thanks for joining us. And I hope y'all got something out of this. Make sure you subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure you subscribe to the Still Swinging podcast. We dropping videos all the time. Make sure you subscribe to the Rocks Shank Rock channel. And look, I love y'all and peace.
Salute, Tommy. I'm just gonna give a brief summary of what Tommy then already laid down when it comes to the drill music. You know, it's the culture, but is it worth it? Because at the end of the day, there's repercussions for all actions that you take. Is it worth it? The goal of a drill rapper, the goal is to get 1 million likes. The goal is to get a lot of shares. The goal is to become famous off of drilling. Okay, but what's as we've been seeing from the drill rappers, what have been the outcome? The outcome of a drill rapper is eventually death. And death comes to a drill rapper quicker than the water comes on in the morning when you turn it on. Meaning, just like that, the drill rapper, you hear about the drill rapper, just like that, the drill rapper is no longer here. It's no future in drilling. To the second part of the demonstration, the Caucasian that slept with over 600 black women, as Tommy said, most black men don't even get that opportunity to sleep with that many white women. I mean, with that many white women as well as black women. We have to do better. We have to do better. Salute everybody, and I'll see y'all on the next demonstration. Salute.